This place even smells wrong.
Free tactical sheath with any purchase, worth at least 50 gold. Have a good fight.
Storm Riders get really possessive about their hordes. She'll be tracking the scent of anything that got taken.
Looks like they're talking about a dragon, Cataranda?
There's a fight ahead.
Time to die!
Stay in cover. They're behind you. Good one, Rook. Perhaps this lost treasure is in the wreckage nearby? Have you learned more of what Ilario's planning, Lucanus?
Not.
Cataranda threw that ship. Looks like something took the treasure and buried it.
Trouble ahead. A fine hit.
What? It flew off with the treasure.
Crows often develop expensive.
Have you learned more of what... Perhaps we could leave the bird something else that shines in exchange.
It's only fair. The crows do not work for free.
About that subject from before, have you learned more of what Ilario's planning, Lucanus?
Not yet. He's hidden it well.
This is all of the treasure stolen from Cataranda. If we want to lure the dragon in, we should find some place open. Maybe the beach where Tosh lured in the Vinsimer.
Let me know when you want.
Everyone get ready!
Come on, fight me claw to blade. Say
Ready. Cataranda. My beach. Tarala. We just took down Deathstorm the Storm Rider. We are drinking for free tonight.
There's some treasure caught in her scales.
Yep. Storm Riders carry around bits of their hoard. I think maybe they get worried when it's not with them.
got the best gear for your beast fights. Go dent some helmets.
Yourselves. Victory to the...
I've noticed there's always some sort of excitement. Now, what do you have to...
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, but I just caught him attempting to wave...
That must have been frustrating.
He knows he's not supposed to play in the horticulture. Oh, Manfred. Whatever will...
If?
Ah, there's some... Do you know what a lich...
Doesn't ring a bell.
A lich is a mage transformed into one of the... The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years. Then, eventually...
Who?
The lich lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necroman...
Not everyone gets to meet their idols.
Oh, but I was... The liches are the great protectors of the... After years of tests and rituals, they...
That's great for a necromancer, right?
It is a singular... Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, as well as a chance to be of service, past. But, there... Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets. Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them. When?
Certain elements have held me back. There's no ready instructions for lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to...
No, mercifully, that falls to another watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
So, what's holding you back from lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! A promise of immortality and...
Emmerich, you've spent your life...
You say nothing that hasn't... Traditionally, candidates for lichdom face one final sifting of the...
Hezenkos.
A half-lich, though until I stop her plans... Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure. So what's a half-lich, exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any...
What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkos avoided?
The spirits of the necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently...
For a watcher, Hezenkos is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them.
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness or care, or simple attempt to understand. For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear. And of course, time to read all of one's books.
Of course.
But how she's abused her abilities. We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you. Here we are.
Oh, so these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
In memory of Rupert and Ellen...
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. Well?
Rook. Do you remember your...
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those... Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current...
Your lichdom.
What would they have wanted me?
I can tell you what I think they'd...
What's that?
Happy. You could always speak...
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered... Besides, if I speak to too many others...
Can't have that.
It'd be impossible.
I'd heard of archdemons before, but never like that.
I don't understand.
Well,
Oh.
No, no.
I command it! Attack!
Heretic! They're defiant!
Good one, Rook!
Hey. Well, I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So much for supper.
What have you been doing?
Chasing leads. On alias Venatori, Darktown's missing people.
Find anything?
Plenty. Something I can use. So here we are. I'm out of leads.
I still get time with you. Can't say no to that.
Because our time in the city is always a breeze.
If we ignore the Venatori and the demons, and you're easy to get along with.
Well, put it like that, and I'd have to say likewise.
Things could go great.
That's some determined sunshine.
What? It's part of my charm.
So what now? I could use a walk.
Rocks?
So rocks. Look for good ones.
You were serious about this.
You'll see why.
Look at this fine rock.
Are you making fun of me?
Never. This is quality Minrathis gravel.
Well, aren't you the expert?
So many rocks. How to choose?
You said anything I want.
I trust you have a plan.
Because plans go well for us.
I trust you, then.
All right. Time to put these rocks to use. Come on.
How we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far so good. Still trust I have a plan?
I'm with you either way.
Calliope, you still going?
Over here. I'll take you to my usual spot.
Fancy.
Isn't it?
Is this what you do when you're out of leads?
I'd look over my notes, but I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
Nev Gallus, without her mind racing. I'd hardly know you.
Aren't you clever?
So, what are you thinking?
You can't count on a lot here. But if I could take a job and follow through? But at the end of the day, what have I done here? What sticks? I'm fighting, Rook. Sometimes it feels as though the city...
Not on my watch. I'm here for you.
I'm getting that impression. Oh, this is crazy.
What?
Getting mixed up with me.
Nev.
Or that I want you to.
It's not crazy.
There's a lot to lose.
Isn't there always?
Have I told you your trouble?
You've got something.
Maybe. Come on. Well, ready to chase a long shot? We need to get to the spillway.
You've got something on Aelia?
We were watched.
By the cat.
Sure. I mean at the relic deal. When Aelia controlled Damas, she mentioned Bataris and the stolen relic. Why bring that up? Why would she care?
You think she was involved?
Or one of her puppets. She's been careful, but there may be something to pick up at the site. A witness. Anything. Ooh.
So we're returning to the scene of the crime, where we fought Bataris?
It's just a hunch, but it's the best I've got.
I'm with you. Let's see what's there. What's the plan?
Bataris had a red lyrium relic. Those don't play nice with the Veil. The Viper left me a peep. Remnants fade with time, but if we got here soon enough...
Remnants. We've got them.
Fainter than the ones we found before, but I'll see what I can draw out. Let's take a look. Sure thing. Echoes of greed, pride, our Venatori, Bataris. I've got this. The thread smuggler. But this feels scrambled. Two people's thoughts in one source. She wasn't a traitor. She was a puppet. Aelia moving goods to her followers. Look there. There's more. By the waterfall. Look, I realize you just kissed a girl, and now I've got you chasing leads.
I realize I kissed Nev Gallus, and this is part of your charm.
And I thought you were sweet before. goes nothing. This one's afraid. A witness? Someone else showed up too, after we left. If I can pull out more of an echo, a memory.
So Nev Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear.
Aelia.
No. In my head. Stay out.
A bystander? They must have seen the fight.
Then Aelia showed up.
Tell me, would you see this city rise?
Damn it!
The risen god.
What's Vina
A rumor, an old Tevinter ritual to fake accounts appear on the black market. The real records were burned. But if Aelia cozied up to Algernon, an elven god might know the trick.
A blood ritual. Then the...
But where? When? Who?
Nev? You'll catch Aelia again. Docktown's got... They'll see that.
Will they? I lost Aelia once.
And she gets the last word on who won?
I'm a sucker, Rook. Getting caught up in all this.
You're not alone.
That's how it is. How it's been.
I know, but it doesn't have to be. Not with me. I mean it.
I know. Trust me, it's her. And we're lucky. If someone found the body before us...
We have company.
I see our targets.
Look out behind you!
We don't have to. Never mind. Venatori? What's going on?
How did I defy?
That's interesting. I wasn't expecting the Venatori to show up.
They said something about shipments.
Let's look around. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Thank...
What others?
Those mercenaries have abducted people. I heard them...
We'll look into it. The warehouse where we found the Darkspawn isn't far from here. I thought the Shadow Dragons were keeping an eye on it, but let's check, just to be safe. Let's look around, see what we find. Well, that's not good. Sounds like blood magic.
Trouble ahead.
Trafficking in people. Vile. We need to stop this. Low tide beach. Let's go. You'll leave Joplin to us. We won't let you terrorize these people. That's these Venator. We're down.
Always happy to help on a job like this.
We'll get you out of there. Hang on. You all right?
They were going to take me somewhere. They talked about...
You don't have to worry about that. Do you have somewhere to go? Someplace you'll be safe? Find the pawn shop. You can trust the people there.
Finally got the rubble cleared.
You get any new stuff? Lot of weird things lurking in the forest. I got the goods to kill most all of them. Good luck. Keep your head out there.
Strife, I got a tip there might be trouble.
You're just in time. We've got a...
I was out with a scouting party, and we spotted the Venatori moving into the area.
They're being directed by Elgranon or Gillinane. They have to be. The Grey Wardens warned us the gods were heading to Arlathan. But why bring the Venatori?
We don't know. That's where you come in.
Well, that sounds like trouble.
Nip it in the bud.
I'll give you the rough location where we sighted them, but you might have to search beyond that.
They want something, and we need to know what they're up to.
I'll find out what it is.
Feel free to take out as many of them as you can. This place makes the back of my eyes hurt.
Arlathan was the center of a war between Tevinter Magisters and the ancient elves. Everything was buried or destroyed. The area is still rife with old blood magic. Just as Irland said, Venatori, right over there.
Let's kick him out.
That's the last of them.
Good. Now, what were they doing out here?
They set up camp here.
Let's take a look. If I didn't know better, I'd say this was Dalish.
They must have stolen it from somewhere, perhaps a nearby Dalish camp.
That can't be good. We need to find the camp. Let's go.
Careful. There's Venatori ahead.
We'll handle them. Sit tight. You look like a veil jumper. What's happening?
The Venatori are rounding up Dalish. I locked that barrier, but some of them already got through.
Wait, rounding up Dalish?
There are more Dalish inside the ruins. They were camped there.
All right, get back to Strife and Ireland and let them know. Damn it, still locked.
Rook, over the door there.
That didn't do anything.
I believe those symbols need to be matched in the same order. That worked. Keep going.
Well done.
Time to get moving.
What would the Venatori gain by attacking the Dalish without reason?
There. What do you want? Why'd you attack these people?
It's finished.
Not soon enough. We still don't know what they're doing here. Let's keep looking around. The bridge is out.
The veil jumpers work. Take out the breach, cut off the Venatori. There has to be a power crystal nearby. Listen, hear that?
Sounds like someone's in trouble. Come on.
I see more Venatori!
I see them. We have to end this. Leave this camp alone. Come and try.
You need to go through us first!
If you leave now, we might let you stay alive.
I suggest you choose surrender.
I offer you and expect none.
Now let's see what they've done with the Dalish. We'll get you out of there. Hang on.
More symbols, like before.
Shouldn't be hard. All right, that did it. Let's see what she has to say. It's okay, you're safe. What happened here?
That veil jumper died making sure I was safe. She sealed the barrier before the Venatori could get me.
What about the rest of the Dalish?
They took everyone. Kidnapped them all.
Why? Where'd they go?
I don't know. Their leader said they need Dalish blood, some sort of sacrifice.
Blood magic sacrifices. I should have known.
This just got a whole lot worse. We need to figure out where the Venatori took them. Let's look around. Dead Venatori here. Nothing unusual. not much to go on. Just some mud here. But it looks like there's some kind of glass here, too. Well, it doesn't look like the Venatori brought many supplies with them.
It suggests they didn't travel far. Perhaps the Dalish prisoners have been taken to a larger...
Some papers here, but nothing useful. No mention of a location.
Rook, over here. We got here as fast as we could.
It's bad. They're kidnapping Dalish.
What?
You're serious?
These Dalish were caught by surprise. One's...
Will live just long enough to be sacrificed. Where did they take the...
The Venatori didn't come very far, we know that. And we found this weird glass they tracked in somehow.
Glass? That could be from the Arlethan crater. It's
not too far from...
If the Venatori took the prisoners there...
We'll find them. But it'll take time.
Don't take too much time.
We will.
Let's head back to the lighthouse. We'll meet... The Veil Jumper's there.
Looking to inflict some pain? I have what you need. Safe travels.
Strike once everyone on the left.
Offer, dweller. I will answer.
Tell me about Anaris.
He is the light, the hope of...
Tell me about the war.
Even now, the armies of Anaris...
Tell me about the armies.
The chosen of Elvenan, made pure and stripped of their want.
So demons. Damn it, Syrian. Oh, Rook.
What's going on?
I'm trying to find out why It just gets worse. Now he wants to meet. Syrian, I mean.
It's kind of hard to explain turning people into
I know. Talking to him again, knowing what I know, and that's if this isn't all a big trap.
Listen to your gut. Would he really try to lure you into a trap?
The Syrian I know cared. He kept me grounded, focused, made sure I was okay. And I took care of him, protected him because I love. But what he is now, I'd hoped the archive would make it easy. But Anaris is evil, full stop. And if my brother's working with him,
I know this is hard for you, but you know we have to stop them, right?
I know. He's my brother, though. The day it was the worst day of my life.
So what are you gonna do?
Meet with him.
Are you okay with that?
No, but I need to talk to him, convince him he's wrong.
And if that doesn't work?
Will you come with me?
Of course.
Thanks, Rook. Really. Just tell me when you're ready.
There's something I need to do back home.
Everything all right?
Yeah, just chasing Alia. If you're around, maybe.
Sure thing, Nev.
Good, you're here.
What happened?
A note from Viago. Katerina is alive.
What? How?
Zara's carcass told the truth. Ilario. Katerina has been a prisoner in her own villa, with Ilario as her keeper.
What matters is that she's alive, and we know where...
Ilario is making his move. He's hosting the talents of...
Poor Viago. He hates big social...
Thea will be thrilled.
Oh, of course.
We have to do this carefully.
You think he knows that we know about him and Algernon?
He wouldn't be avoiding us otherwise.
It'll be slow going through Treviso.
Not for us. We're going by water.
Then let's make this a night to remember.
Hey, Rook. Have time for something outside the... I was going to head to Arlington with Hassan. You're welcome to join us.
Hey, Rook.
Ballora, you came. I am surprised.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still, even with all of that. Did you come? Alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Not after what happened to Hamuel, to Yanarl, the others.
The ritual should have granted them purity, strength. That it did not. That is my... I will do better. I must do better.
The people Anaris killed and turned into
He's willing to do whatever he must to save the Evanuris. Soulless.
He's a warlord. That's all he is. All he ever...
So said the Evanuris. But the he fought to make our people great. He showed me the world as it once...
He turned elves into demons, and you think he's the good guy here.
That's why he wants you wearing it. He's influencing you.
My thoughts remain my own. Why can you not accept that I chose? Through this mask, I feel what he feels. Have you ever felt? Or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of, then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us.
So he hasn't told you?
No, but... no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
More people will die if you keep helping him.
More of our people, Syrian. This isn't you. You were my anchor, Syrian. When my thoughts lied to me, you all... Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. So why won't you trust...
I must do what I must.
Me too.
We're gonna have to stop them. Him.
I know. Come on. You've got work to do. Oh, hey.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part... I wanted to see... Tried asking that thing.
The knowledge of the...
A thing. Least I figured that out. Damn it. We are getting through.
He was listening to you, Ballora, because you're...
He was my brother. And just for a moment, then he wasn't. I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
It's not gonna come to that. We'll talk him down.
And if we don't?
One mountain at a time.
Well,
How?
Oh, the artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it, but I attuned its resonance, and I'll know so we can stop them. However we have to.
We'll save your brother, Balara.
I hope you're right. But if we don't... Anyway, I should get... I don't think we have much...
I do not understand why Nevarans are so obsessed with turning dead.
Undead.
Which is different from regular dead how?
The hope that...
A picnic, huh? Not how I picked.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the wardens have been...
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine...
So, what did you...
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea.
An adventure in a teapot.
More like a rediscovery.
Well then.
Cheers. That's not bad.
It's gingery, but also garlic? Well, I've never eaten a worm, but...
What?
Hassan just talked to me.
Huh?
No, not that. Wait.
Emmerich said ginger wort might have some kind of...
More than might.
Maybe it affects some people more than...
Worms to you too, Hassan.
Worms?
You wouldn't get it. It's between me... I'll skip that. Thanks for... And with good...
Rook, up for a quick... I figured it'd be good to check, see how the wardens are doing.
Okay, let's run some more practice.
I'm ready to get back out there whenever you want. Evka, any word out of the deep road?
Not yet. We're kicking at rocks looking for it.
Griffins? Aerials of the Grey Wardens?
Hassan says hello.
That sounded more like he...
Just his way of saying he likes...
Or he'd like you to feed him.
Can I ride him?
Let's give him a few years to grow.
Better than I hoped. We're starting to see Ida, hoping it'll make it easier with his brothers and sister.
There's more?
A whole thing.
Can't wait to have them with us. After Weishaupt, having the Griffins at our side would be like...
They weren't always treated like friends.
I know.
What happened?
Let's just say the Wardens didn't always...
A mistake we'll never repeat. A son... We'll rebuild together.
It is good to hear you say that.
After Weishaupt, everyone...
I can help raise... And my dad can for...
Hear that, Hassan? Let me know how it goes finding the rest of the...
How about...
In lavender, is usually the restless time.
Good. We're past the blight and no one heard our gondola. Where to now?
We go under the bridge.
We aren't going in through a sewer, are we?
No sewers in Treviso. The streets are barely above water as it is. There's a hidden escape route. That's our way inside. Over there. That's the entrance.
Your house has a secret escape route. And Ilario didn't post a guard on it?
Ilario doesn't know it's here.
Why not?
Katerina didn't even tell me about it. I found it playing here alone as a boy.
What the...
He let them into the house. Now I'll have to get the whole thing cleaned.
How much trouble can one kill them for the glory of Carpenta reborn? They're behind
you. Those Venatori mentioned an old woman.
Katerina.
Katerina must be a difficult prisoner.
And here we are. Welcome to Villa della Morte.
No wonder Ilario wants to inherit.
Home? Smells like dust and linseed oil. Don't say that when Katerina is in earshot.
Trouble ahead.
We go there.
Last person you will ever see. Done. Where are the next?
Hey!
They've made themselves comfortable, but we'll get them out. So, you lived here?
Hilario and I both did, until we were 18.
What about your parents?
Killed by a rival house. We would have ended up with Katerina anyway, to train. No Venatori leave this house alive.
We're not alone.
First the blight come to my city, and now you want my house?
What was it like, training under the first Talon?
What was your training like?
Torture.
There you go.
But you don't resent her?
Not anymore. Targets ahead. The family rooms are up ahead. First her, and then we find what we seek.
The power of the gods themselves is at our command, and we're thwarted by a door.
There's a fight ahead.
Katerina. Lucanis. My poor boy.
We'll escort you someplace safe before we go after Ilario.
You'll do no such thing. There's no time for heroic nonsense.
Heroic nonsense saved your grandson and is rescuing you now. I won't let Ilario do more damage.
Go. I'll meet you in the opera house.
I hope she can keep herself safe.
Welcome to House de la Muerte.
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario? Lucanus?
I'm working on it. The traitor deserves no mercy. This is it. Get ready.
You have a plan now, right?
Knives are involved.
Katerina's death. But to get Lucanus back from the dead. Only to... And so... with our new allies, the Venator...
Over my dead body.
That can be arranged.
Cannot overpower us both. Now you fall.
Venatori, do we honor your alliance? Now, the demon of Byzantium is here!
You started this. I'm ending it.
Stop letting that idiot win! I'm not doing it on purpose!
Just when the backup goes in, you've got it soft.
You're in for a surprise, Ilario.
Quickly! That should speed things up. I will save until from the others. Rook, fall back. Leave Ilario to me. Here we go. Take this shot. They're at range. Look at you, Lucanus. An abomination. You used to be somebody. And you
An attack from afar!
What are you waiting for, cousin? Finish. I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this? On your knees, in front of every house.
Get up, Ilario.
Caterina, thank the maker.
No one from House de la Morte kneel.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
He tried to kill you and got you imprisoned, and kidnapped the first Talon, and made a deal with the Venatori.
Too much to forgive. But he's still all I've got. Viago, lock him up.
Do you think you can put me away?
Enough, Ilario. Lucanus is first Talon now. His decision stands.
You're lucky he didn't cut your throat.
Welcome home, my boy.
A toast to the new first Talon.
To Lucanus!
Shall we make a discreet?
I'm ready, but are you sure? Really? You came all the way back here for coffee? The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough?
It's better if I... And I wanted some...
So...
No. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Katerina from giving all the orders. I still cannot believe she did that.
Are you holding up okay after... Do you regret putting him in prison?
No. Not with Treviso in such chaos.
I was surprised you spared him a...
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. This team. I'm not giving that.
Hey, Rook. The Minrathous Wall of Light.
These lights, they're to remember.
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit. Or the money for one. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
You're here now.
Not till I finish. I'm stopping.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana?
I never checked if he was right.
I'm sure you could find the final chapter.
I know.
Pretending it ends well.
You're not the only one chasing it. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. But I did get the name of a place.
Rana, that's great.
There's a catch.
It's an old temple. A lost one.
It's more than we had.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with.
The best I can.
Right. Docktown will see...
What, Rana? Magisters who look the other way? Right?
They see you.
Is that all?
Brom's light.
I do what I can.
I do not understand why Nevarans are so obsessed with turning dead.
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the fade. My own name changed. I will remember them.
Now, where were we? I do not understand why Nevarans are so obsessed with turning dead.
Undead.
Which is different from regular dead.
Venatoria gathering deep in the forest.
Not long.
We did kill Gilleneen's archdemon.
This won't happen on our watch.
You know the gods best, Rook. I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatoria.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have.
Then we ride and pray.
Finally took down both the blighted dragons.
Oh, it's a long story. Rook! What can I get the city's saviour? Come back soon. We'll have more.
Well?
They're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
We're going through them?
Not if you look like them. I found you some
Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
blood. Hopefully. Make sure you split up. You don't want to draw attention.
Nev, I need you with me. You know the Venatori best. And you're probably the only one who can convince them you belong there.
I'm all yours.
And we'll be your entourage.
I'll go with the Veil Jumpers.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. And please.
And the others?
They'll be close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the Veil Jumpers.
Good.
To bleed the Dalish deer.
Hala. They're going after Hala.
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to ourselves.
Wait until we find our target.
Rook, we don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
Wait a minute. That was the mayor of Demeter's Crossing.
The god's hold on him was stronger than he knew.
Stop. Who are you? I don't...
Appalling. They'll hire.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual
Gods? But only the Lord Elgar.
Useless. Out of my way. It's Elganon, not Gillenane like we expected.
Elganon might be here, but he doesn't know we...
He'll figure it out once the prisoners are gone.
We'll worry about that when we have...
Then let's keep moving.
Does anyone else hear that?
I feel you. I see you. I know how you suffer. Come to me, and I will ease your soul.
No, we don't need another voice in here.
Knives and poisons are nothing, little crow, when I can make you master of life and death.
He's making promises.
For hundreds of years you have mourned from beyond the veil. Dragon of Night, I am Elganon.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
I will free your Antiva from the Kunari. All you must do is obey me. Worship.
Mithalinas.
We've got this.
I'm trying to conceal us. You'll know someone brought...
Valara bought us some time, but we have to go.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
He's sending the cult after us.
Elganon is within my reach. Give me the dagger.
No, we can't touch him now that his Archdemon's in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Look left!
Should speed things up. Say the word.
Let's go again. Who don't you impress?
Look there! The Archdemon!
Yeah, so maybe we avoid its attention? target.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
He's riling them up. They won't back down now.
What happens when they don't give him what he wants? And now Darkspawn?
Of course. Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on a wall?
Nice hit!
This is our punishment!
Lucky shot.
Of course, empowerment!
We need to close it.
My job, sir. Your turn. Got us at a distance. Not too bad. That's got it. Well, Rook, that goes to you.
We're in the clear.
Doesn't seem to be yet.
Gillen ain't lost her dragon. Might make Elganar more cautious.
We have to...
Rook gets that one.
Get clear!
No charge.
Charlie, lose yours. Still standing, not bad. Dalish arrows. Strife and the other Veil Jumpers were here.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners. Over there, that cage. I think that's where the Dalish are being held.
Let's get this done.
Intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
This way. We have to be quick before the Venatori catch up.
Send for reinforcements! You must...
Cannot be possible.
That way, through the gate.
Made it through.
Shit! Oh, damn it! Shut tight and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
We're stuck! Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
We'll handle it. And watch out for Venatori headed your way. Stay alive!
You're not alone. Yeah!
How's it looking?
Give us just a moment. Before failure! He's got it!
Watch your back!
Things ready. Now there's a nice shot.
Tell me we're close to getting this thing open.
We're getting there.
There's an entire predatory army coming for us.
All set. Take these shots.
Still no luck?
We're getting closer.
Really? Are you sure you can open this?
Everyone breathe. Just breathe. Deep breaths.
What's that thing?
Come on, get along.
Just say when.
Well, that's done.
Come on, come on.
Oh, that's good.
We'll clear the exits while you find the Dalish. Best of luck!
Your fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Wait, this feels off.
What just happened? Where are we?
I'm not sure. Come on! We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Ah, so that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
Again?
It's Elganon. He's found us.
And he's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
Shit! There's blight here. There wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Come on!
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
The Dalish need help, and we're losing precious time going around in circles.
Now's your chance.
Do we know the Dalish are still alright? What if Elganon sends Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Rook, can you hear me?
Solus?
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil.
Solus, we need your help.
Then I am pleased that for once, if you can rescue the elves.
What do you mean? Didn't need to get that to get... Let's keep moving. So...
Van Harel, you have no power here.
Whoever that is sure got his attention.
As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the Dreadwolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again, you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Avalas Ban, Shevgar Fen Harel.
Of course. The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, Dreadwolf.
Are you all right?
I can hear them in my... Do this. We have to do this.
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the Dreadwolf is misplaced. Give up. Save yourself. Save your friends.
I can see the way through. I think Solus's distraction is working. I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
bastards!
And there! The Dalish!
Tracy Crystal, let's go!
Get clear! The cruelty is nothing new. But what has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind of Algernon the Mighty? Blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation, a fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
What? Who were you talking to? Sorry, they're very loud.
I'd hate to be on their side.
Get them! Kill them!
Once the Blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andruil did in yours, and you will leave only ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the Blight.
Save your gaze for the mortals, Dreadwolf. The Blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down. Your whining comes from envy, Fen'Harel, but it does not have to be so. There is a place for you at my side in a new, glorious empire.
But it will not have illusions, will it? Junei built them. Now he is dead. Our great cities came from Sileys. Our deepest mysteries from
I will restore it all. Their achievements will not be lost.
You were a bully who ruled over what others had built, and now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane? You cannot rebuild the world by stitching together monsters.
Over here! I don't want to die.
You saved us.
Time to get out of here.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Zolas, thank you. Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elgernon was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
We'd lost all hope, and then he would have killed us.
Indeed.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Celebrate the victories as they come.
And tomorrow we'll have to deal with...
And it will have regained its strength. Elgernon's... The Venatori who escaped scurried back. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods.
I should probably talk to Solus.
The Dalish prisoners escaped.
We got them away free.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good. Thank you for allowing me to help.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Alga. No, I am sorry.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who I gave you information to oppose Algernon out of necessity. Seeing you with your team...
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have...
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it. Algernon's pride is no greater, but he denies any failure on his part. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I...
So what do we do next?
Elgernon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use. Elgernon's power is tied to light and darkness.
That gives us some time to
It is likely to be your last chance. You must be ready for whatever comes. For this, I know that you will do everything in your...
So now Elgernon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse.
We saved the Dalish, though.
But now Elgernon's immortal.
And we all know how hard...
We killed Razakit.
After losing hundreds of wardens. We don't have either of those.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else can save the world? Why the Inquisitor told me it had to be us? Because we don't give up. Knock us down.
Nice speech, Rob. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know.
We found the gods before. Not without help, so we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
I can think of a few options, but I'm open.
Wardens have run dry. Nothing new is moving.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supply, weapons, armor, and several storehouses worth of food. It's enough to feed the Antam or all of Treviso.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where Any more details from the crow?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. At your earliest convenience. From...
We've got options for what we do. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies? That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathis.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor...
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south?
I'll let her know.
Today could have gone better. But it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. Rest up and be ready to go. Next time the gods appear... Myrna, hello.
We have her, Rook. We have her.
The professor asked us to research the art of...
She carries a gloaming light.
That bad as it sounds?
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds.
I hate to say it.
Johanna was never short on cleverness.
She has returned.
Hesenkos intent...
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate...
Let's do it.
Antwerp.
If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality. When... Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't...
You could also be having a normal reaction to...
No, it shouldn't... No, Johanna was never...
A little fears. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy the...
Hey, I got word.
Have you talked with her?
Nope, not since I told her I was not. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found. Of course, that's what she wants. We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
Not good. Rook, we have to go.
Slow down.
The artifact. Remember how I told you that They did, and it's big. Really?
You're sure?
Completely. Nothing...
Okay, so how do we...
I don't know. Hope we might be able to stop it. If they haven't...
And if they've had the...
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not... Which means Syrian. And there's...
Then let's not waste any... Hey. What? I thought it was...
Yeah, if you lived in
Wow. Just trying to be nice and...
Aw. I think I just need some time to think.
You can talk to your friends about it.
It's already helping. I still remember every moment of it. I couldn't see a way. And that's when I knew we'd be okay.
I know you would have done the same.
You helped me remember who I was. And yes, if you ever need me like I need, that is my You know, I think about Solus sometimes. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain.
He'll never ask for help, but that doesn't mean we can't offer it anyway. But do you think he...
Solus took this path because he thinks he has no choice. She could save him. No one's beyond... I have to believe it.
The Evanurers do not need. They only demand.
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location.
Lost to Winter Temple.
I'm pretty damn sure.
Of course you found it.
A bit early for the
So where is this?
The Mirathas Catacombs, an underground. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alias haunted them before, but they span the city. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the rate. Now we've got a sanctum.
Are you ready?
Rook, I don't... Ducktown's on edge. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual...
Huh.
Meet at the Swan. Put the last pieces in place.
Rook, Efka and Antoine sent word. A warden's arrived at Lavender with news.
Then we've got to get to Lavender.
Agreed.
If you need me, I'm good to go.
Do you feel that?
I do. Like a light fever, almost.
Feels like I'm being pulled apart, little by little. Ritual's already started. We don't have much time.
I am sorry, Balara.
I guess I just thought... I thought maybe he'd listened. But he didn't. Let's go stop